The Portfolio Committee on Higher Education and Training has received a detailed briefing from the National Student Financial Aid Scheme on its 2024-25 annual report, highlighting key performances, outcomes and unmet targets. NSFAS General Manager Vuyokazi Mafilika revealed that the scheme had failed to achieve its loan book recovery goal, citing the absence of a dedicated loan management system as a major obstacle. Mafilika further acknowledged shortcomings in employment equity targets, noting that while the organization aimed for women to occupy 50% of managerial positions, the current figure stands at just 35%, underscoring persistent gender representation gaps.
The amount that ought to have been collected from the loan book, the entity had a target in terms of loan recoveries. I think we did hear also in the engagement by the AG that part of the challenges that the entity could not reach its target was the fact that we don't have a loan management system. Without that, it made it difficult for the entity to produce data statements that are accurate and that would allow students to be able to pay back the funds to NSFAS. The other one was the unqualified audit opinion. And here we've really had struggles, and I think this has been clearly outlined in terms of the root causes from the AG, and that we were not able to achieve an unqualified audit opinion as an entity. And then the other one was the organizational cybersecurity level, which was the posture level that we were supposed to meet, which was the cybersecurity level 3. Again, we could not achieve this one, and this was a result of the limitation of our systems and our inability to comply with the governance levels when it comes to cybersecurity monitoring. We further could not achieve the target around the employees signing of the performance contracts, where employees were not signing the performance contract, and also the policy around performance contract was not adequately applied. But subsequently, this is something that has been resolved on our side. The percentage of women that are employed in management positions, we had a target of 35% or 50%, but we've only achieved 35%. There were delays in terms of the recruitment processes and also in terms of having panels sit so that we can be able to appoint people. The vacancies that we had as a result, we also could not fill the targeted vacancies within the required timeframes because of the lack of people that are available and panels that were able to sit for those recruitment processes. From an approved continuous improvement in terms of courses, the entity at this time, and again, this was another technicality, as much as there were development courses that were done, but because there was a change in terms of the grading scale at the time, within NSFAS, there was a technical issue around the measurement criteria in order to be able to prove performance, and therefore, based on the new measurement criteria, we could not achieve that particular target. A framework for measurement of beneficiaries and stakeholder satisfaction that also could not be approved because of the tools or the scoring tool that was not available at that point in time.